Welcome back guys to a brand new video. This video, not like the other. Today we're gonna make like every sellout YouTuber has done until now. We're gonna make a tier list. Not only tier list, but a tier list of all the Bedwars items. It's not all the Bedwars items. For example, there's not all the tools, but it's the most essential items that there are in Bedwars. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I might do more tier list in the future. I do have some more ideas in the future. Anyway, let's get going. So I think we do have to start out with wool, right? That's like the most well-known thing in Bedwars. I think it's an S tier. Why is it S tier? So S tier pretty much means something that I buy personally every game, and I think that's essential. You cannot play the game without wool. It's really impossible. Okay, now next up to wool, we're gonna put wood. Now I'll put it at an A tier, I think, not B tier. I'll put it at an A tier because it's relatively cheap. It's the same price as a TNT. It protects your bed very well, but I personally don't buy it, every game. So I think that's why I'm gonna put it at an A. In solo battles is not as useful, but in duos is very useful. Now while we're at blocks, let's do endstone. I'll put endstone at a C. I never buy endstone. I don't think it's as good as wood, but I think it's very useful in ranked battles. Obviously I'm not gonna count ranked battles that much in this video since I don't play ranked battles, and if you guys didn't notice, this is all my opinion. So I think I'm gonna rank the stone sword next. I think I'll put it in S tier. Why? Because I think it's such a good item for the price. It's so easy to buy it. It's 10 iron. I guess in slow gen maps at the start of the game it is a bit more expensive, but if it's a fast gen map, I think the stone sword is very useful. I buy it every game. It's very essential to playing the game. I think that's why I'm gonna put it in S tier. We got all of S tiers, hopefully we won't get that many S tiers. Okay, ladders. I'll put ladders. Let's get the very well known at first, okay? So I think ladders, they're such a good item. They got nerfed quite hard. If you guys don't know, ladders used to be 4 iron for 16 ladders, but now it's 4 iron for 8 ladders. Even though I think still it's either a B or an A tier. I think I'll keep it a B tier. I might move it up if we need to. Okay, let's quickly rank the iron sword. Now you guys might think, oh, the iron sword, just put it in S tier. It's just, it's even better than the stone sword, but we're not only gonna rank damage but also the price. It's 7 iron, quite expensive at the start of the game. I think if you have 7 iron, if you buy an iron sword before iron armor, you're weird. Okay, I'm gonna say it, you're weird. Stop playing the game. Thank you. I think it's gonna go into an A tier, because it's quite expensive, but it's also very good with sharpness. But as it is, just buying an iron sword, especially if you don't even have iron armor, I think it's whatever. I don't think it's that good. If you're not into the late game, then I think this is only an 80 item, which is still very good. Okay, pop-up tower. This is a more weird one. This was very meta a few months ago. A lot of people were started using pop-up towers because of Volibear, but I think they did they didn't nerf it, but it's not as good now. I'll put it as C tier. It's like a very situational item. I don't buy it anymore. I used to buy every time when I first started the game, and it's good for beginners, I will say so. It's a very beginner friendly item. What does that mean? I have no idea. It's good if you have some extra iron and maybe your name's Volibear and you want to do some cool stuff for YouTube. I guess this is the item for you. Now another very essential item, fireballs. I think fireballs are very, very good. I'll put it a B tier. Why? Okay, so yes, fireballs, I love fireballs, who doesn't? But 40 iron, for a fireball, and I think something happened with knockback because it's very hard to knock off people with fireballs now. I don't know why. I think they changed knockback some time ago, and I think it messed up with fireballs. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that sucks. If it's not, I guess I'm just bad at fireballing people off. I don't think it's that good anymore. It's still a good item. I still recommend buying. I still buy them a lot, but 40 iron. You know, it can't even break end stone. It can hardly break wood. There's a lot of times where I fireball a wood defense, it doesn't even break properly, so that's why I put it at a B tier. Very respectable. Chainmail armor, okay? Chainmail armor, it's 40 iron as well as the fireball, but I still think the fireball is more useful. You might think, oh, why? Because, you know, it's literally gonna protect you. I still don't recommend buying this at the start of the game. I see new players buying it. If you're a new player, it could work, but I don't see it as a good item to buy. It's just way too expensive. Maybe if they nerfed it to 30 iron, it'll be quite a good item, but I'll put it a D tier actually. I think it's more worth to buy a pop-up tower than a chin and armor. I don't buy it like ever. Oh, how could we forget about the Gapple? Gapple is either S tier or A tier. I'll put it in A tier. I think it's more useful. I think it's the most useful item in the A category. Maybe low S tier or high A tier. I put it on high A tier. I think it's almost essential. Yes, you can win the game without Gapples, but should you win the game without Gapples? Probably not. They heal you up very good. In the late game of Bedwars, in a Bedwars game, you can buy like 6 of these and you won't even notice. Like, they're very good item. I see a lot of new players, or you know, just players in general, not buying enough Gapples. Like, I stack up on Gapples. Like, I buy like 10 Gapples each game at least. Okay, we have the Bedbug, which is a bit of a weird item. Bedbug got buffed actually, so I don't think it's that useful. Usually I'll put it on E tier. It got buffed from 40 iron to 30 iron. Now it costs 30 iron. So I'll put it at the same like category as a chainmail armor. I think they're both not good. But I one of my friends that just started playing the game, like I've sometimes played the game with him, like some Bedwars games. He's like 3 stars, I have no idea, but he's just in love with bedbugs. So I guess if you're a new player, you just like bedbugs. I have no idea, but D tier, you know, respectable. Okay, magic milk, weird item. Personally, I'll put it on E tier. Okay, so some of you guys might get mad at this. Why? Because ranked Bedwars, you know, it's magic milk in ranked Bedwars. You have to, you know, maybe a ranked Bedwars player will put this at the C or B, maybe higher. Personally, I've never bought magic milk. I'm not gonna put it in an F tier because it has uses, okay? You guys don't know what magic milk does. I didn't knew magic milk even existed until 3 months ago when I discovered ranked Bedwars. Pretty much what it does, if they have a trap, you're doing magic milk, the trap won't activate, so that's sort of cool. But again, I don't use it, so I'm gonna put it in E tier. But I do get the uses of magic milk in ranked Bedwars. Personally, in solo Bedwars, I think instead of wasting, I don't know, how much is this? 3 iron? I have no idea. I have no idea how much it costs. I think 3 iron. Just buy a Gapple. Okay, let's rank some tools really quickly. I think I'll put the axe at the B tier and I'll put the pickaxe at the C tier. It looks weird because, hey, they're both tools, but statistically, I don't know how to talk right now. I think there's gonna be more wood defenses than and stone defenses or clay defenses, so that's why I think the axe is more useful. When I start the game, I don't buy both tools. I just buy the axe. Yes, sometimes it does happen that they have a defense where I need to use a pickaxe. If that's so, whatever. You know, this we all know about the iron armor. Very good item. I'll put it in an S tier because I think it's very essential to the game to have iron armor. It's very hard to win a game without iron armor if the other player is also decent at the game. That's why I think, you know, 12 iron in the late game, it's very easy to like save up for this. Yeah, that's why I think it's an SC item. It's that good. Oh, we have glass in here. I don't know why I put glass in here, but let's rank glass, I guess. I'll put it maybe as the same category as endstone, because if you're gonna do an endstone defense, you're usually gonna buy glass as well to do a butterfly defense. Again, for ranked Bedwars, this might be more important. Because it's in ranked Bedwars, if you don't have glass, then they can easily TNT your bed. Again, we're not talking about ranked Bedwars. I don't play it, I don't like it. Yes, I've tried playing ranked Bedwars, I'm just horrible at it, that's why I don't play it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at an respectable C tier. You know, C tier is good. You know, it's average. You know, it's an average item. I don't buy it, but it has its uses, I acknowledge it. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna rank shears as well. I think shears as an item, I don't know, dude, it's the same level as the tools. I'm gonna put it maybe at the B tier. I think shears are more useful than pickaxes. 20 iron. Most people in solo bedwars are gonna have a wood defense. I mean a wool defense, and I think shears are very useful. They're probably gonna be less useful than an axe, but they are also quite useful. You know, if you have the resources. It costs 20 iron, which sort of sucks. It's quite an expensive item at the start of the game, but if you do have it, I think it's very useful. So I'll say the shears are more useful than a pickaxe, because solo bedwars, there's not gonna be a lot of people playing with an endstone defense anyway, so that's why I think the pickaxe is low ranking. I've seen other game modes like doubles, 3s and 4s. Yeah, they're gonna have probably a endstone defense, but right now I'm mostly talking about solos and doubles. So yeah, what else is in here? Oh, TNT, I forgot to rank it. I think when I don't buy TNT anymore. I think it's still a useful item, but personally I used to play with a lot of TNT back in the day when I first started the game, and yes, this is a very good item. For some reason, I just don't buy it anymore. I'll put it at the same level as a fireball, since they're pretty much the same thing. Like, yeah, the fireball is a throwable TNT, but the TNT destroys more blocks. Also, it can destroy endstones, so I'll put it at the same level as a fireball. I'll put it higher, but it's 4 gold at the start of the game. When you try and get 16 iron, you'll also get 4 gold. Yes, you can buy a TNT, but I think more useful would probably be a Gapple and save that 1 gold. I know it sounds very weird, but I do think it's the same level as a fireball. And okay, to be honest, I sort of stopped using them after that video. Okay, that's a lie. I still use them after the video, but I stopped buying them. It's still a good item, underrated. You know, I'm gonna say underrated item. Underrated for clutching, not for defenses. Yes, there are a lot of water defenses. I think they're dumb, they're clumsy and annoying. I'm gonna put them at a respectable C tier because they're not as good as ladders for clutching. I mean, okay, they are, because you have to aim straight down, you don't have to aim at a block, but they're also 3 iron, just buy a gap wall and become good with ladders. And yeah, I don't think they're still good, underrated, but I'll put them on the C tier because they could be better. Okay, sponges, F tier. There's not even like talking about it yet. I mean, I guess if you're a Wembu and you're doing a funny YouTube video, sure, but apart from that, there's no real use of sponges apart from lagging, you know, your opponents. But yeah, I don't think sponges are useful. I think you get, I don't know how many you get. I think they're like 3 or 4 iron, I have no idea. I mean gold, they're like 3-4 gold, so I don't recommend buying them unless you're having fun, which I guess buy them. There's certain items that you buy for fun. This one is one of them, but they're like completely useless. So yeah. Okay, knockback stick. The knockback stick is another item that's annoying but useful. Okay, punch is annoying but useless. This one is annoying but useful. I do buy this. I do buy the knockback stick whenever I'm clutching in the game. I think if I have enough gold and I don't have anything to do with it, I'll just buy a knockback stick. That's why I'm gonna put it at a B tier. Some people might rank it lower, but I do think it's a good item. Underrated, you know. So there's people that buy them regularly. There's people that never buy them. I personally buy them sometimes. I do recommend it. It's a good item. Okay, so I have diamonds, but I don't have emeralds. I forgot to put in emeralds. Whatever. I think they're an essential item that everyone should prioritize after getting their first rush. I'll put them in A tier. Now, it's not like you should kill your first rush and then take diamonds. In certain maps like Apollo, I think, I don't know, from the top of my mind, I think Apollo is one of those maps that if you get to meet fast enough and the other team hasn't rushed, because it's a forward rushed map, you don't have to side rush, I think you can quickly take protection at the start of the game, which is also nice. I'll put it on A tier. Okay, diamond armor. So diamond armor, I think it costs, how much it costs? I think, yeah, it costs like 6 emeralds. Personally, I'll just buy potions, maybe a pearl. I just don't think it's that good. I don't like diamond armor. Sure, it's good, it's gonna protect you, but I don't want it to put it the same level as chainmail, but honestly it costs so much that I might have to. I'll put him in a C tier, actually. Low C tier. Low C tier. High D tier, low C tier, you know. Okay, diamond sword. The diamond sword is just a mess. It costs 4 emeralds, okay? It's so many emeralds. Buy a full set of potions, dude. Don't buy a diamond sword. Buy a full set of potions. Now, am I gonna say it's a bad item? No, but I'll put them at a C tier as well. Okay, actually, I do see it as a good item if you're not good at PvP. But if you have decent skills at PvP, you're gonna make way more use of a swiftness potion than a diamond sword. Oh, bridge egg. Underrated item. I love bridge eggs. You guys know me. Put them at a low B tier. Bridge eggs are sort of underrated in the community. They got nerfed recently. I think in 3s and 4s they now cost 1 emerald. They used to cost 2. So in 3s and 4s it's good. In solos, I guess if you're having fun, you can buy a bridge egg instead of potions. For example, if you have 6 diamonds, you can buy a full set of potions and a bridge egg. They're very useful, you know, in escaping. You can also use them in PvP. So I think it's a low B tier. Now, potions. I don't have my invisibility potion here. I don't know why, but yeah. So swiftness potion, I'll put it, I don't know. Probably I'll put them at an A tier both, because they're both good in their own sense. I might put swiftness higher up a bit. Actually, no, I'll put jump higher up a bit than swiftness, because with swiftness, yeah, you can easily, you know, it's PvP is easier, but with this you can juke your opponents and it's easier to break people's bed. If I had 1 emerald, I'll definitely choose a jumping potion, because it's easier to use. And if you guys are wondering, I don't have invisibility potion here. No guys, it's just invisible. Trust me, it's whatever. No, but I'll probably put it at a B tier, because yeah, it's good, but it costs 2 emeralds. The cooldown is way shorter. But yeah, I'll put it at a high B tier, you know, or maybe I'll put it lower than these two. Because if I had 2 emeralds, I'll definitely choose a jumping potion and a swiftness potion rather than one singular invisibility potion. And also it pairs up very well with a knockback stick. Okay, a pearl. I'll put the pearl at the B tier. Reason why I'm doing this is because pearls are good for clutching. They cost quite a lot, like 4 emeralds. But if you somehow get into very late game of if you get into the very late game of a Bedwars game, then pearls are very useful, especially because everyone is gonna have speed, is gonna have knockback 6. So I do recommend having a pearl or 2 on you. And if your name's Oliver, you're gonna have like 4 ender pearls. Okay, bows. I'll put the regular bow at a I don't know. I'm thinking either B or A tier. I think I'll put it at B tier. Maybe, yeah, I'll put it at B tier. I'll put the arrow. I think I have to put them at the same as the bow. I'll put the, I don't know why these both say power, hold on, whatever, I'm not very ready for this video. These both say power, but okay, let's say this is the punch bow. The punch bow, 6 emeralds, I don't like it, I'll put it at D tier. Let's say this is the actual power bow, I'll still put it at D tier. They both suck. I mean, they don't suck, but they cost too much, so just buy a regular bow. And the Dream Defender. Okay, the Dream Defender, 120 iron, like 2 stacks of iron, alright? It costs so much just to annoy me. I swear, people that buy the Dream Defender, they're just like the most annoying person. I'll put it in F tier. I hate the Iron Golem. It's not like it's useless, but when people buy it, I just want to exit the game and jump out of a bridge or jump down a bridge. I don't know what I'm saying, but this is my tier list. If you guys have any other opinions, make sure to tell me in the comments. You know, and if you want to, you can, you know, I'll leave this link in the description if you guys also want to give it a try. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.